All right, so here we're starting the growing season 2023 in the dome. Right over here, we planted some broccoli, some peacock broccoli, and some lettuce. It's a red lettuce, I believe. And so we got like 3 broccoli kind of in the middle here, and then a back row of the lettuce, and then we'll plant a front row later. Then in here, we basically have a mixture. Right along this part here is mostly carrots. In here is carrots kind of mixed with radishes. There's also broccoli spaced all throughout in here. And then there's an inner ring here of flat of Egypt beets. And like I said, radishes and carrots into here, and then here turns back into beets again. Then over here in the front, I got a row of Bloomsdale spinach going all along the back, all the way to about here. And then over here I have another row in the front here, coming all the way. Same again, Bloomsdale spinach. I've got a bunch of that peacock broccoli planted about every 18 inches in here. And then I also actually planted a couple of ones in a few different places that I'll probably thin out or see where they'll sit. I just kind of had a couple extra in my hand and I didn't want to put them back in the bag. So I found a place for them. And then I kind of used this little plate as a divider. Starting over this way here, we have kale. We have a red kale. Yeah, a red kale that we planted. And so I got that here in the front, and I have that in the back. And then we had a purple kale that we had last year. I had some seeds left over, so I planted some down in here and in the back there as well. And then there's also broccoli planted in here. And then right behind Sophia, behind the temperature, there's another broccoli planted in the middle there. That little patch. And yeah, right now it's 22 degrees. It's close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. And while I was in here, it was probably between 20 and 25 degrees, as long as I kept the door closed. We've had the fan on pretty much steady all day to keep a lot of airflow in here. We still have the door closed. And this morning when we woke up, I think it was 1 degree?
3
degrees. And then yeah, by 10:30, I think it was already 10 or 15 degrees in here.
Yeah.
So it warms up pretty quick and it's staying pretty warm. And yeah, we're gonna see how a lot of this stuff that we planted, which is cold hardy, will do in here. We're hoping to have harvest a lot of the spinach and a lot of the kale by May or June, I think. A lot of this stuff we plan to have pulled out and harvested, and we're gonna plant a bunch of peppers and tomatoes and stuff in here. And that'll be the second sort of iteration, and then we'll have more stuff kind of coming in here later on in the season too, some succession planting. Oh, and then I guess I better not forget too, we went and got a whole bunch of compost from the city of Sudbury dump. It's all the compost from the city, I guess, that they collect over the year, and it was all broken down. We were probably the first people to go and get some. I got 404 kilos of it at 3.5 cents a kilo, so it cost me like $12.67, and I topped up all the beds in here with some nice compost. So hopefully we won't have to feed anything in here, and our beets will get nice and big, and all our other plants will be nice and really healthy, and we'll be able to help feed some of our family and ourselves, and freeze a bunch of the kale and the spinach and eat that all winter long. So that's what we got going on right now.